Another international fighting tournament. And it looks like SIN is behind this one. Can't shake the feeling that something sinister is happening behind the scenes. This all feels so familiar. I must be on my guard. Fighting always feels familiar to me, like coming home. Probably because I've been doing it since I was a child. The fight is a form of communication. It can lead to understanding. It holds a meaning deeper than mere words. Looks like I'll be sparring with a lot of fighters this time. And I expect I'll meet some old friends again as well. Interacting with these fighters will guide me further down the path of becoming the ultimate warrior.
Yeah, everything's going great. What about you? How'd the test go? Great. Listen, take it easy, okay? When you go down steps, make sure you... What? Oh, I read in a baby book. Okay. I'll back off. I love you too, Eliza. I'll call you again later. Just think. Me, a dad. It feels like I'm dreaming. I guess it'll all feel pretty real once he's born, though. You and I used to just be plain old fighters, didn't we, Ryu? Then I up and got married, and now I'm on the road to fatherhood. I wish I could say I felt the same now as I did when we trained together. But things will definitely change from here on out. I'm feeling pretty strange here, Ryu. Change is good, but it can be scary, too. I wonder what advice you'd have for me. Guess I'll just ask you in person.
Well, that's strange. I boarded what I thought was a ship to America in order to spread the joys of sumo. I wonder where I ended up. Nah, whatever. The best way to make new sumo fans all over the world is to show them the real deal, up close and personal. Then they'll see how fun it is. Go for it. Step into the ring. Attack me as a group if you want. I'm game. This is my first time on the international circuit, and it's a blast. If I keep this up, I'm bound to earn tons of fans.
Aw, you gotta be kidding me! I was so looking forward to training camp. And now they tell us we can only choose between a boring mountain and an even more boring forest? The only people out there are ghosts! This sucks! I mean, a girl only gets one chance at her youth! I have a right to get out there and meet cool guys! Hey, I've got an idea! I'll just make like I'm headed off to camp, but slip out and have a little fun. This is the best idea ever! Sarai? Yeah, listen, I'm gonna be late for camp. I'll meet up with you part way, though, okay? Cover for me, will ya? Yeah, just say whatever you think they'll want to hear. Please, Sarai. Awesome! I'll grab you a souvenir, okay? I promise. Look out, all you handsome guys! Here I come!
Man, I knew this place would be old, but no one told me it'd be downright ancient. This is no good. I better do something to save this dojo, and quick. It could collapse at any minute. The world's most furious fighters will be at this tournament. That must mean the prize money is a pretty penny. That cash could be just what we need. It could fix up the dojo in no time. All right then, here I go.
An international fighting tournament. I'm not one to turn down a good bout, but I find this invitation to be lacking in the social graces. This garden could use some new roses, couldn't it? Perhaps this is a good time to embark on a trip after all. Mr. Gotch, prepare a reply to this invitation at once. I could use something to get my mind off that blasted missing car anyway.
Juri, that power, that eye. She's no ordinary fighter. She is an untamed animal who seeks to destroy and consume all that enters her sight. And that includes me. Still, as long as I can manipulate her like a pawn in my grand game, I shall leave her to her own devices. She has altered her own body in her insatiable quest for power. She respects no law, no morality. She does whatever it takes to achieve her goals and quench her limitless thirst. In that way, she's no different from me. Of course, all of humanity walks that path, whether they admit it or not. Strip away the restrictions of law and common decency, and it becomes clear that the engine that drives humanity is their own selfish ambition. To achieve one's own goals necessitates trampling those of others underfoot. Yet mankind is all too anxious to label those who would do so as evil. What tragic irony. Humanity's defeat at my hands will serve to strengthen me. I will be baptized in the fire of their unabashed ambition and be born anew, ready to usher in a new age, free from the restrictions of artificial morality. I can then hunt down this emotionless animal for sport and put her down for good.
Ryu is completely dedicated to his journey of self-improvement. Ken shows great flexibility in his dealings with what comes his way. Their personalities could not be more different, yet they got along so swimmingly during their training. After so many years, their relationship remains strong. Yet I draw no satisfaction from simply observing them. How I long to engage them in the ring once again. It is time to go. I've heard tell of a myriad of young fighters emerging these days. And I also hear that a tournament is being held to assemble the world's greatest. Perhaps this will give me a chance to see how far my dear pupils have advanced. I shall test their strength myself.
Alone in the darkness, surrounded by the voices of the dead. Again, the same dream. What foolishness! No matter the ferocity of your anger or contempt for me, there's nothing you can do to hurt me. You lost that right the instant I stared death in the face. Turned my back. You are powerless against me now. I live to fight. Death's embrace is my ultimate destiny. As long as blood courses through my veins, I shall not succumb to the likes of you. I will not allow the putrid dead to so much as touch me.
That's right! the Psycho Dojo is now accepting applicants. Witness the Psycho Arts as developed by world-famous fighter Dan Hibiki. Everyone from high school hotties to Brazilian beastmen have benefited from his awesome instruction. Get in on the ground floor of the hottest martial art ever devised. Dan Hibiki has won fans the world over, earning stardom not just from his skills, but from his incredible good looks and personality. Don't pass up on this chance to take orders directly from this superstar demigod. Act now and receive a 50% discount on your enrollment fee. But wait, that's not all. Mention this ad when you apply and receive a Psycho t-shirt and a pair of tree trimming shears absolutely free! Wear the shirt while you trim trees and you'll be beating the neighborhood cougars off with a stick. Don't wait. Call to, actually, just drop right on in.
Date, 25th. Weather, sunny. Today's training regimen: 100 laps around the deck, 500 push-ups, 500 pull-ups, 500 sit-ups, and 800 squats. What else was there? Oh yeah, I swabbed the decks, cooked dinner for the whole crew, and then there was that arm wrestling tournament with Hibiki-san, Blanca, and the captain. That was a blast. Have I really gotten stronger? Am I closer to my goal of getting strong like him? Like I used to wish for? He's out there somewhere, under these same stars. It doesn't matter though. I'll get to see him soon enough at the tournament. Hang on, Ryu-san. I'll be there before you know it. Hope you're ready to fight.
Looks like SIN is behind the tournament. And so soon after the Judy incident. Unbelievable. These guys just won't give up, will they? Seth developed Bleece, a terrifying new weapon system. Ever since he managed to escape, I knew I'd cross his path again one day. But I never imagined that he'd hold a fighting tournament. Considering SIN's connections to Shadaloo, there's a good chance I could find some clues about my father. Father, I wish I knew more about you. Even though I'll never see you again, I want to know about your struggle, your fight, your last moments. Please keep an eye on me, Father. I promise I'll put an end to their evil plans. I'll make sure no one else ever has to go through what I did.
The men who robbed our village of water, they wore a symbol that resembles that of Shadaloo. We had thought them to be destroyed, yet I cannot shake the feeling that they still lurk in the shadows, weaving dark and evil plots, preparing for the moment when they will strike again. The power I possess is divine. It is not for mortal men to use for their own simple desires. Yet I feel compelled to restore hope and vitality to my village by bringing the water back, no matter what the cost. Hear me, Agni, God of Fire. Watch over me as I in turn watch over those I love. Grant me the strength to vanquish evil.